I have every prismatic seed and grow a garden, with some of them being known as the most OP fruits in the game. And so if I don't go from 0 to 1 trillion shekels in only 10 hours, I'll have to give every fruit in my garden to my biggest haters. And that is the last thing I want to do. The timer starts now. Okay, we gotta go. And so the first seed I'm working with is the beanstalk. We have 10 of them, so I'm gonna plant them here. It is time to grow all because we do not have much time. 10 hours will go quicker than you think. Yeah, this is looking crazy already. I kind of regret putting them all together. I don't know why I did this. Ooh, there's a gold one in here. Let me yoink that. All right, let's just start collecting. Hopefully this gets us a lot of money because with every milestone we hit, we unlock rarer and rarer seeds. Even the most OP seed in the game, the secret weapon that's gonna help us beat this challenge. Okay, I really need to invest in some harvesting tools. This sucks. The first goal is not gonna be easy to hit, but let's see if we could get it right here first try. 10 million? 4 million. Okay, that's fine. You know what? We got some work to do, but that's okay. This should be it right here. 10 mil. Yes, we have 14 million, which means we hit our first goal. And we can finally move on from these beanstalks because they kind of suck. Because now it's time to plant our 10 emberlily seeds. I'm going to spread these guys out a little bit better this time. We don't want another beanstalk incident. I don't know if these grow quick. I'm going to water everything. Oh, it's kind of working. Okay, you know what? Screw it. And boom. Oh my gosh. These guys are small. But at least these should be more valuable, I hope. Let's just sell all and see how much we make. 700K. Okay. You know what? That's fine. It's now time to use some sprinklers. This will help us tremendously because if we could get their value up, yeah, we're gonna need to definitely do that. So let's hit the grow all. Okay, we're getting some gold ones now. I'm gonna take it. I'm curious how much it sells for. How much is this worth, buddy? 37 million on its own. Oh my god. The sprinklers might be too OP. I was not expecting that high of a price. I don't know why. Well, let's take all of these up again. Thank you, guys. And if we sell, we make 46 million. 2 million shy from our next goal. The value on these are significantly better than the beanstalk. Because if I want to hit my goal and beat my hater, these are definitely going to come in clutch. All right, let's do another round of selling. We do have a giant rainbow one. This thing might be insane value. I'm kind of scared. Sell 110 million on its own. That hits our next goal, meaning we now have access to the sugar apple. All right, we'll put the sugar apples over here. I kind of want them to be in the sprinkler a little bit. Would be very clutch. Hit the grow all and see what they turn out to look like. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is getting messy quick, but I love it. All right, let's see the value of these sugar apples before I forget because I don't remember. 700K for a giant basic one with no mutations. Let's see how much the gold one is worth. 27 million. Okay, our next goal is pretty hefty. We got to get to 1 billion shekels to unlock the next seed. And so I have a feeling this won't be enough to get us there. We might have to actually start getting some mutations, but just in case, let's pick everything up and see what we can get. All right, we picked them all up. Hit it with the sell. Oh, 400 million. Okay, maybe not. Maybe a billion's not too hard. Things are going really well. It hasn't even been a full hour yet. Oh my gosh, we are moving. It may seem easy right now, but let me tell you, it gets so much harder. 1 trillion is not an easy goal to hit. And so we might end up having to rely on our secret weapon. But we'll save that for later when the time comes. For now, I think we just need to get more apples real quick and sell them all. Okay, we yoinked everything once again. Dude, this rainbow one looks so cool. I want to keep this. And it's worth 37 million. Dude, I gotta sacrifice it for the goal, for the greater good. Okay, not too bad. We still need about 100 million. Oh my gosh. I was just collecting beanstalks and I got another beanstalk seed. What? How is that even possible? What are the odds of that? Okay, I guess we'll take it. We could always use another beanstalk. I did not know that was a thing. But let's sell all of these and see how much we make. Only 7 million. Yeah, not as much as I was hoping, but it is the worst prismatic out of all of them, so you can't really be surprised. We might have to be crazy enough to pull out the sprinklers again, but I was hoping we could hit it without it. Because with the next goal, we're gonna have access to something that will greatly help us. I'm stuck though. How do... What? Okay, I'm out. Yeah, I doubt this will get us anywhere because they're not that big. A little 34 billion, not too bad. Maybe we just put down one master sprinkler to help us out. Just a little bit. We gotta hit the grow wall just one more time. I'm gonna go in severe debt because of this video. I kind of regret this. Collect everything and sell all. Surely we get at least 100 million. We got barely 100 billion. Let's go. We hit 1 billion shekels. This is insane. Now we can move on to the next best fruit, the burning bud. Of course, we have 10 of them once again. These seeds are crazy. They just like look insane. All right, let's hit the grow wall and see how they come out. Oh my gosh. What did I just create? These seeds are insane. The burning buds are crazy. I can't even get up there. Bro, look at this. Because our next goal is kind of hard to get, I'm going to save some of these for mutation, but I got to pick one up because I got to see how much this sells for. This is one of the smaller ones, and this thing is still massive. How much does this guy sell for? 700,000. Not as much as I was hoping for. But because we also hit our 1 billion goal, we now have access to pets. So I'm just gonna drop off a few. We'll do a dragonfly, 2 dragonfly, 3 dragonfly, 4 dragonfly, and a disco bee. There are so many plants for them to turn golden. That's why I decided to get a bunch of dragonflies. Because imagine the value of these once they get gold. These could be insane. This next goal is definitely a lot harder. We have to get to 10 billion. We hit 1 billion, so surely we're able to get 10. Like, that's got to be possible. All right, their ability starts in 1 minute. Hopefully they can do better this time because last video, the dragonflies were the absolute worst. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what they do. Beanstalks? No, don't go for the beanstalks. No, not the beanstalks. Something with slightly more value, please. Another beanstalk. Okay. And another beanstalk. I should have seen this coming. I mean, we might as well take one and see how much it's worth. Maybe it's still worth it. 700K. You know what? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But can we maybe hit our absolutely gigantic burning buds? Or even the sugar apples would be so clutch. Thankfully, they only have a 5-minute cooldown. So in these next 10 hours, they will be able to turn so many things gold. I actually have a new plan I want to do. We're going to add 2 fennec foxes to our garden. What they're going to do is they're going to go to other gardens and they're going to try to steal mutations and put them on my fruit. Now, I don't trust being in a public server. I'm just begging to get robbed if I do that. So I'm going to have my main account join and hopefully my fennec foxes could take some mutations because there are some crazy ones here. It sounds a little risky, but I think I'm going to AFK an hour and see how many mutations we can get. Hopefully these burning buds here can get something crazy. And when we come back, we'll see how much progress we make on our goal. So it's about to be 9 hours left, but when we come back, it'll say 8 hours. All right, I'm back, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little longer than an hour. It's been 2 hours. We only have less than 7 hours left in this challenge, but it was for good reason. After an hour, I felt like there wasn't enough mutations yet, so I wanted to wait a whole extra hour to guarantee more mutations. So that's pretty nice. We got Aurora on a few of these, which is amazing. Quite a lot of gold, if you couldn't tell. I mean, look, these are lit up like Christmas trees now. So I guess we just collect everything and see if we hit our next goal. We have to get to 10 billion. All right, max backpack space. Let's sell everything. This could be crazy. I might have gone too OP here. Sell all. What do we get? 7 billion shekels. Just enough to reach our 10 billion goal, which means we've now unlocked the best prismatic in the shop, the giant pinecone seed. So we have our 5 giant pinecone seeds. Let's plant these. I'm really excited. I honestly don't even know what these look like. Now, we could use water, but I know that's going to be pointless. I'm sorry, guys. I have to do it again. We're going to have to rip a grow wall. What do they look like? Whoa. Wait, these look kind of sick. Let's see how much they sell for. Let me sell one of these. 74,000. Okay, we could get those numbers up. That's definitely doable. Since we have 10 billion shekels, that means we are 1% complete with our goal. This is where I told you it was going to get harder. Thankfully, if all else fails, I have a secret seed that could help us save the entire challenge. But for now, I want to test how powerful these giant pine cones could be. So, of course, we got to put down a sprinkler. All right, let's see how big these can really get. Show me something crazy. Oh, okay, yeah, they could get pretty big. Oh, I just picked up a gold one. Oops. Oh, we picked up a rainbow one too. I never even saw this. How much is this small rainbow one? 3 million. Dude, that is amazing. What about this giant gold one? It says it's gold, but it's not showing gold. Hopefully it's worth 43 million. Hold on, we might be onto something here, guys. All right, let's do one last grow wall. Hopefully I don't do that anymore. And wow. Okay, we got a lot more golds on that one. Hopefully with some mutations, those can get really crazy. Now, with us hitting 10 billion, not only did we get a new seed unlocked, but we also have access to mutation sprays. These are very helpful because the shocked mutation alone is 100x value. So if we use all of these mutation sprays, we can get insane prices a lot quicker. All right, let's see how much this golden giant pine cone is. There's literally so many fruits, I actually can't see the value of it. It won't let me click on it. Okay, if I specifically point the magnifying glass right here on these like 5 pixels, we can actually see the value now. 20 million for this gold pine cone on its own. So let's add our chilled and shocked. Let's see how much the value increases now. From 20 million to 2 billion. Just like that. Oh my god. That's insane. It has no other mutations. We could also add poop mutation. Nice. Increase it a little bit. And amber, which I don't think looks good, but whatever. It increased it by like another 200 million, so I'll keep it. So that's to show the power of these mutation sprays. We just turned a 20 million fruit into a $2 billion fruit. And we could do that a few times. Like this burning bud right here, it's not gold, but on its own is worth almost 2 million shekels. Let's add our chilled. Let's add our shocked. And already it's worth 200 million. So basically, we're going to try doing that for all of our best fruits. And that way they have a head start on mutations. And I just realized there is a rainbow guy right here. Let's check out the price. So it's 77 million on its own. Let's add our chilled. Let's add our shocked. Bro, that looks so cool. Anyways, poop mutation, amber mutation. It was worth 77 million. And now it's worth 8.5 billion shekels, bro. Oh my gosh. We could easily get that to 100 billion, I feel like. Or if we get enough of these gold, we could totally hit our goal. Because the last thing I want to do is give these insane fruits to my biggest hater. I am not doing that today. Basically, what we're going to do is place down a bunch of sprinklers over this entire garden. Get everything big. Hopefully get it golden or rainbow. And then we're going to spend a lot of time AFKing. And hopefully that'll get us to our goal. We only have about 6 hours left, so time is running out quick. All right, this is going to sound crazy. Once I place down all these sprinklers, we're going to AFK for 3 hours. It doesn't give me much time, but hopefully we can get some crazy mutations during that and make our trillion shekels. It's go time. Let's do this. We can't waste no time here. Put down the master. We'll put down 2 godlies over here. Obviously, we got to run in our advanced sprinklers, our basics, and then we're going to harvest everything up. All right, now we grow all and see what we got. Okay. Oh yeah, we got some much bigger burning buds this time. Anyways, I think it's time to leave for 3 hours. I'm really scared, but let's hope we get something crazy. All right, it's been 3 hours and the background behind me looks a little different than last time I was here. We definitely got disco on this. That's pretty good. Can we see what else? Disco and wet. Wait, gold, windstruck, disco, wet. That thing's gotta be insane. What is this? This looks like concrete. What am I even looking at right here? I don't think that's clay because I feel like it has a different like texture. Dang, and we got a giant gold one. We do have a lot of craziness happening over here on the giant pine cones. The goal was to get as many gold as possible, and we got a good amount. We even got one with Aurora. That one's worth 1 billion. Okay, so to help make these a little more valuable, let's obviously add some mutation sprays. The big one I obviously want to add is the shocked. This thing increases the value by 100x. So it's very crucial we add this. I was hoping this absolute giant monstrosity would turn gold, but not yet. We'll have to wait a little bit longer on this one. Could turn this clay one. This clay one's really massive as well. You know what? Screw it. Let's turn it shocked. It's now worth 4 billion. Beautiful. A lot of these gold ember lilies could also be insane value. 79 million. Let's add shocked. 3.9 billion now. Beautiful. Gold disco. Oh, this one's gonna be crazy. Hold on. 2 billion. I'm gonna add the shocked mutation and see how much this increases. Boom. From 2 billion to 4 billion. Beautiful. We also have some shocked giant pine cones. Those look sick. I didn't know neon brown was a color, but there it is. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared to pick these up. There are so many good ones here, and I don't even know if this will hit our goal. But we do have a lot of multi-billion-dollar fruits, so there is very good potential. The issue is, if I AFK again, we have very little time. So we're gonna have to be very smart with the next moves we do. Otherwise, all of this is going to my biggest hater. I don't know if I can do that right now. I'm not gonna lie. But nonetheless, it is time to pick everything up. It's not the end of the world if we don't get it, but we are cutting it very closely on time. All right, I'm not gonna waste any time. We're picking up literally everything. There's so much to pick up. Oh my gosh. This might take a while. Oh, the giant burning bud's gone. We are saving this big one because I want it at least golden. Like, that would be so nice. We're gonna actually hold on to this giant pine cone that's worth 8 billion because this one has the potential to possibly be worth way more. So sadly, we're gonna have to keep it. And then if we are that close to our goal, then we'll obviously pull it down. All right, we're max backpack space. Time to sell and see how far from our goal we are. Did we hit it or do we have to keep going? It all lands on this right here, right now. 65 billion. Yeah, we weren't even close. That's pretty good progress though. But because of that and because we have less than 3 hours to hit our goal, it's time for the secret seed. It's the only thing that could potentially help us get our goal within the next 3 hours. And it has become the new best seed in the game. And that is the transcendent blossom seed. Now, it's technically not a prismatic because it's actually better. It's considered a transcendent. But because it's at least better than prismatic, we're counting it for the video. So let's plant these. We have 10 of them. I'm really nervous. I don't know how well this will help, but apparently they are more valuable than candy blossoms. So maybe they could be clutch for us. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we need to spread these guys out a little bit better because what am I looking at? All right, this isn't going to work. We're going to have to get rid of the worst seed of all of these. We're going to get rid of some of the beanstalks. We don't need this many. All right, we're down to 2 of these. All right, this is basically the best that I could do here. And look how big this one got. This one got crazy. So, of course, we got to test the values, see how good they are. How much is this small one worth? 300K, not bad. How about this giant one? 4 million. Okay, this has some good potential here. This is our final chance right here, right now. I'm not gonna hold back. Everything in this garden will get sprinkled on. We're going so crazy, as a matter of fact, that we're even getting the random sprinklers that I've never touched in my life before. The spice spritzer, greatly increased variant chance bonus for ember lilies. Very nice. We got the flower froster sprinkler, freezes flower type plants. I don't know if the burning bud is a flower type or even if the ember lily is a flower type. I'm obviously not very smart when it comes to this, but we're going to use it anyways. I don't care. We will not be holding back on anything. So here's the plan. We're going to put down every single sprinkler, hit grow wall a few times, and try to keep as many gold and rainbow ones as possible. And hopefully by then we can become billionaires. Wait, trillionaires. We want to make $1 trillion. All right. We have 5 minutes to do this before the sprinklers die out. So we want to be very smart and very optimized about this. And go. We'll do the masters first because they last the longest. So we don't need to rush too much. Another one like right here. Okay. Now we're on to the godlies. They're much smaller. So we got to place out more of these. Godlies right there, right there. Okay, we're on to the advanced sprinklers. There is so many things in my face right now. Okay, time to spam the basic sprinklers. I'm losing vision here. I don't know what's happening, but that's okay. Okay, now we got to quickly harvest everything. That way we can get brand new fresh fruits and hopefully giant ones. I regret putting 10 of each seed. This is taking forever and my inventory is going to be full any second. Now it's up to grabbing all the ember lilies and all the burning buds. Dang, I swear this is taking me 5 minutes just to do all this. Ooh, I already saw we got gold bone blossom. I'll take that. All right, let there be light. Boom. Oh, okay. Look how big this gold one is. Oh my gosh. Okay, job's not finished. We pick up all the lame ones. We want to keep as many gold and rainbow ones as possible. I see another rainbow one down there. A gold one. Another gold. Another gold. Okay, not too bad. We do have a new rainbow. Oh, we have 2 rainbows over here for the pine cones. That's actually so good. I can't favorite that other one. That's okay. Just gotta be careful not to pick it up. All right, I think we did not too bad. We're gonna do one more grow wall real quick. Oh, I see another rainbow bone blossom in there. Beautiful. All right, grow wall once again. Oh yeah, these are all pretty good size. They could be a little bit better, but I'm not mad about it. Except this little one. That one's pretty small. At this point, we just gotta hope our dragonflies can turn all of this gold because we have so many insane fruits in here. I'm really dumb. I never put down my spice spritzler. How could I have forgotten something so crucial? Okay, I put them both down. I think we have to reharvest these, but that's okay. Okay, those are gold. I'm not gonna mess with those. Grow all. Let's see. Did it help out at all? I can't really tell. I might have just wasted my money here, but you know what? That's okay. It was worth a shot. Also, did I use the frozen one? No, I never used the froster. The flower froster. I'm gonna put one here and see. Oh, it does work. They're all frozen. I can't tell if it did it to the burning buds as well. We're gonna try it. We're gonna put it on the burning buds. Oh yeah, those are all frozen for sure. Look how crazy that is. Okay, turns out those are flower types. I figured, but you never know. All right, we obviously gotta add a shock to this giant golden bone blossom. Boom. There was also a rainbow hidden in there. Yep. another one. And then one last rainbow bone blossom. I'll put it on this guy. This is definitely the biggest burning bud, so we'll put it on that guy. I mean, that looks so sick. Oh, I just fell off. Our garden came out so clean. I'm not going to reveal the prices of anything. I don't even want to know the prices till the very end. So basically, we're going to use the last 2.5 hours to AFK one last time. We'll come back just a little bit before then and spray everything with as much mutation sprays as possible. And let's just really hope we can hit our goal. I'm really relying on the bone blossoms today. So I guess all we could do is wait. I will be back at the end of this timer, 2.5 hours. All right, we literally have about 12 minutes left. We gotta hustle, and oh my gosh, we made a lot of good progress. Basically, everything turned gold. That is insane. And we have a bunch of shocked mutation sprays. We're just gonna put on plants that we think need it. I have no clue the value of literally anything in this garden. So I guess it's time to just pick up everything. We gotta be quick though. We don't have much time. We're gonna put a shocked spray on literally every burning bud we see just to really give it that extra value. And this is our last burning bud. Boom, we picked it up. I think we should hit all of the ember lilies with shocked while we're here. And then we got, of course, a lot of sugar apples. We have this rainbow bone blossom. Surely that one has a lot of value to it. Max backpack space. We have to leave this one behind and sell everything first. What are the odds of that? But we have literally everything else picked up. Let's sell it all. I'm really nervous. We literally only have a minute and a half. So if we don't hit it now, we're gonna lose it all. Sell all. 270 billion. We weren't even close, bro. Even if I sell this other one, it doesn't even matter. Well, we beat again, Scooter God. I didn't complete the challenge, so here you go. This is the best plant I have. I mean, look at this thing. It's all yours. Loser, what?